Day 10 of my water fast today, guys. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling happy. My mood is still on point and I'm still not feeling hungry. But of course, I'm thinking about food because I'm getting to that point where I kind of start missing food a little bit, but I'm keeping on going with you guys and we got this. Now, obviously, we're not going to be water fasting forever. So the next step is figuring out what our contingency plan is. So what is the next step once you finish your refeed? We need to come up with a plan to ease back into our eating while still losing weight at the same time and continuing to keep with our great eating habits that we've developed over the fast. So that good relationship that we've built with food over the course of the fast, we need to keep that going. In the past, did you used to yo-yo diet too much? Did you go on diets where you had to restrict yourself so much that you would just explode and start binging on everything and gain all the weight that you lost back? Because that used to happen to me. Are you stuck in this vicious circle of restricting, binging, yo-yoing, failing miserably every single time you try a plan? Yes? Me too, so let me tell you how we're gonna get out of it. I used to be stuck in this vicious circle that the mainstream dieting tells you to do, where you work out too hard, you restrict your calories too hard, you meal prep too much, you spend too much money on groceries, and boom, it just doesn't work. It just wasn't sustainable for me. How was I ever expected to maintain this routine of working out 1 or 2 hours a day even when life gets in the way? How was I ever expected to maintain my meal prepping regimen every single day for the rest of my life? When you're meal prepping 3 or 4 meals a day every single day for the rest of your life, what happens when life gets in the way? What happens if you get sick? What happens if you don't go to the gym? Then boom, does that mean you're gonna blow up and explode to 300 pounds again? What happened for me in this mainstream way of dieting is that when I derailed. Until I discovered OMAD just over a year ago, and it changed my life. It was really a game changer for me. Now you might be asking yourself, what is OMAD? Well, OMAD is actually an acronym that stands for 1 meal a day. So it's a form of intermittent fasting where you only eat 1 meal a day. You can pick what meal that is, but for me, it's always been dinner. And that's because dinner is the one that revolves around all the social gatherings and social events. So let's get into 9 reasons why you should try OMAD. Number 1, it's not restrictive. Since you get to eat one big nice plate of food that has all your calories for the entire day, instead of eating 5 little tiny dinky meals every day, you get to have one big plate with all the foods that you love. This way your meals are super yummy, super satisfying, and you can feel like you really just got a good meal in. Number 2, it's sustainable, so you can actually do this for your entire life without running into any problems. Typically, the mainstream way of dieting is go, restrict, go to the gym, meal prep, and then you can't actually maintain that for the rest of your life, so it's actually not sustainable at all. So typically, this mainstream way of dieting, you go back to normal eating, and that's when you balloon up and gain all the weight back and yo-yo diet. So OMAD is different because it's actually a sustainable lifestyle. It's not a restrictive dieting method. Number 3, you save money. This one's pretty self-explanatory and goes without saying. If you don't eat 3 meals a day and you're only spending money on 1 meal a day, then boom, you're gonna save a bunch of money. So there's no type of socioeconomic excuses with this one because everybody can do it, because by doing this, you're actually saving money, so it's benefiting you in the long term. Number 4, you save time. This also goes without saying because when you're eating less, this means less time focusing on dishes, less time focusing on meal prepping, less time focusing on cooking, cleanup, all those things. So when you do OMAD, you're actually saving tons of time and you can use that time to be a lot more productive about other things you need to be doing. Number 5, it's easy to plan. So this one ties in a little bit with the previous point where you only have to plan for 1 meal every day. So instead of waking up in the morning like, oh, what am I gonna eat for lunch? Should I eat out? I forgot to plan something. Then you actually just have to plan for 1 meal a day. So you just plan, hey, this is what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. That's it, that's all. No cleanup, no planning, nothing. Just 1 meal a day, that's it. Also, with OMAD, you don't need to face this decision limbo every day when people are offering you food throughout the day, because instead of thinking like, oh, I shouldn't eat that, it's not good for my diet, but I kind of want it. Instead of having these decisions, you know your OMAD, so the answer is just no. So no more decision limbo. The answer is no, and it's a firm no, and you know you're gonna go home and eat this nice, big, massive meal. Number 6, you can have a social life. With OMAD, you're in total control about when you eat your 1 meal a day. I highly recommend that you keep it consistent every day just so you get in that habit of that's your meal time. What I do is that I make my OMAD at dinner time every single day. And if you think about it, the reason I do that is because most of our social gatherings actually revolve around dinner time. Dinner's when you come home and eat with the whole family. Dinner's also when you go out with your colleagues, your friends, family, social gatherings, anything like that. It usually revolves around dinner. So that's why I picked that my one meal a day is usually around dinner. That way you can still go out and have a social life, go out with your friends, and still be happy and lose weight at the same time. Number 7, your binge eating will be under control. So I used to struggle with binge eating forever, for a really long time, where I would do what I just said, the pattern of restricting, binging, all of that stuff. But when I started OMAD, since I had so many calories allotted to that one meal and I didn't eat anything else throughout the day, I get to eat one really big, satisfying, filling, delicious meal every single night. So I don't feel restricted at all and I get to go to bed with a full tummy. Number 8, you go to bed feeling happy and full. This is a segue from my other point because I just said that, but it's an important point because you don't need to go to bed starving, feeling like you didn't eat anything all day because all you ate were 2 celery sticks and a little bit of ranch. You actually get to have a nice big meal with your family and friends that fits in your calories required and go to bed feeling happy and full rather than eating your 2 little celery sticks a day with a little bit of ranch. Number 9, last but not least, you're going to lose tons of weight. It's going to melt right off. Because when you're letting your body fast for 23 hours and eat for 1 hour, you're still allowing your body to go through that process of fasting. And during fasting, your body gets into this process called autophagy, where it's actually cannibalizing its own fat and eating all the fat off you. And I didn't mention this I guess is like bonus step 10, but it can actually help you prevent that loose skin that you get with traditional methods of dieting, because this autophagy actually kind of takes care of the loose skin for you. Because with this process of autophagy, your body's smart. It actually goes and eats all your old skin cells, it recycles the ones that it can reuse, and it regenerates new ones. So that kind of naturally takes care of that excess loose skin that you get once you lose weight. Not to mention that OMAD makes it very hard to overeat, because in that one small window, in that one big meal, it's hard to go over the required amount of calories that you should be eating, because there's only so many calories that you can eat in one sitting. So it helps you lose weight and it helps you stop overeating. So if you haven't tried OMAD, I highly recommend it as your lifestyle. I used to think it was crazy to skip 2 meals and just eat 1 meal a day, but actually it gets a lot easier once you start doing it, and you're gonna eventually think that eating 3 meals a day is ridiculous anyway. I hope you guys like this video of 9 reasons why you should try OMAD. If you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you haven't joined our Fast Forward to Health accountability group, I'll put the link down below. It's facebook.com/groups/fastforwardtohealth. So join that link below if you want to be accountable for your weight loss goals and be part of our community. If you don't have Facebook, that's totally okay. You can join our email subscriber list by emailing me at fastforwardtohealth@gmail.com. For any of you guys who are still fasting, keep it up. I'm on day 10. It's going super well. I just got a little bit dizzy because I've been staring at this bright light for a while, and I'm feeling a little twinkly right now. I'm not going to lie. At the beginning of the video, I felt a lot better, so I'm going to go sit down, take a little bit of a nap, and kind of try to calm down and rest it out. I'm going to be posting my refeeding videos soon, and during refeed, I maintain the OMAD eating pattern, so if you guys want to do that, I highly recommend it too. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and mwah, happy fasting.